What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today, BTC USD. It is the second day of September, and here we are at about $109,300. 22 hours, 17 minutes left in the day here. Moving up a little bit on this day, we did have a bullish engulfing candle yesterday. It didn't technically engulf the wick, but it engulfed the body, and I think that's fine. It was the lowest price of this range that we've had so far. I wouldn't be surprised in the least to find that Bitcoin comes up a little bit, and then maybe comes down a little bit, and then maybe comes up a little bit, comes down a little bit, right? We're going to get the bulls excited, we're going to get the bears excited, we're going to get the bulls excited, bears excited, and this is the scheme that really has been for the past couple of weeks now, with more of a hint of bearishness than bullishness. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we moved up from here, just looking at it. You know, yesterday was Monday the 1st, it was Labor Day, so we had a little bit of a long weekend, and a lot of people expect that crazy price action happens over these long weekends. And really, in my 10 years of being in crypto now, just over 10 years, it's rare that you see a 3-day weekend or a holiday where the stock market's closed. It's rare that you see that any kind of significant price action happen on those days, right? Typically, the people who have significant money to make significant price action happen, they're on holiday. They're doing their thing. They're partying. They're living it up. They're taking a break. You know, if there's a long weekend or a holiday itself, they are using their money. If significant moves are going to happen, it happens with people with significant money. But people with significant money, they take their time off whenever it comes their way. You know what I mean? So, anyways, not that they're not working all the damn time, but just, you know, as far as like business days go, whenever there's a holiday, they play hard. 109.4K. So that's why it's like boring. So if you're ever expecting all that to say, if you're ever expecting the price action to be exciting on or weird, or dramatic, I should even say, like intense over a holiday weekend, just understand it's probably going to be boring. Like 19 out of 20 times that's the case. I can't think of any examples where it wasn't like that. Let's see here. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, assuming we're going up, right? That's the assumption at the moment. Let's see. Let's see here. Come on now. Do it for me, TradingView. It's kind of a weird bottom, I will say. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a quadruple bottom, and those don't exist, but maybe it persists for a second. It's kind of like a Bart, isn't it? Shout out to Bartman Crypto. Bartman, your signal is flashing. This is the bullish Bart. So we probably come up. Do we come up enough to promote a lower high in this range? Or do we even bust through it? You know, I don't really care. We could go up to 112K. We go up to 115K. Maybe we stop at 110K. I don't care, but I would think, just looking at this here, it would make sense that we go up a little bit higher. Kind of weird price action. The RSI is very neutral. More bearish than bullish, but neutral. Very, like, truly just neutral. And that's what you get with neutral price action. Stochastics are bullish, in all fairness. The MACD is taking a bullish posturing as well, suggestive that we go higher over the coming hours, right? 4 hour time frame here. Gearing up to move up, I would say, right? You've got lower highs throughout all this. It's a downtrend. It's a clear downtrend. Lower highs throughout all this here, but you've done something different, haven't you? Here you rejected. Here you rejected. Here was a rejection. Here was a rejection. Here you rejected and then came up and got a higher high. Different behavior might get different results, right? If these were the results last 4 times, might this different behavior promote a different result this time when we move on up? I think so. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised in the least. Did XRP is just so volatile, you guys. Not like super volatile actually over the past 24 hours, but if we look at it on a 15-minute time frame. Oh wait, this is BT. I'm sorry, that's BTC. We look at XRP here, 15-minute time frame. You can't really see it because of the damn ribbon, but it's been like moving down and up and down and up. I'm trying to take a position on it, and it's like it can't make up its mind, so I'm just waiting. Anyways, 4 hour time frame here. Stochastics look bullish. MACD is bearish, but you do have bullish momentum. Bullish divergence on the histogram and on the oscillators. So that's encouraging. That does make me think that we're going to move up. So cool. You know, I wouldn't be surprised in the least if what happened was we broke out of this trend. Okay, but it's not going to be a real break. It's not like truly going to break. We're just going to look like we're breaking out of it, right? Maybe we get above this line here. Maybe we get above this line here. Let's just draw that one. Let's get it more fixed, right? Tomato, tomato, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if we got above these lines, something above $110,500, and then move down. Okay, I doubt that we get above this high, but even if we go up to like 114, 115K, I'm not wooed We could definitely move up there and then move back down. What are the liquidation levels like over the past 24 hours? More longs than shorts. Yeah, I don't know if that's good, right? At the lows, we have more longs than shorts. That's never good. And obviously on the weekly and on the 30-day time frame, there's more shorts. But yeah, we could clear out some shorts. Go up to $111,000. We'd clear out about $3.5 billion in shorts, you guys. So maybe that's what we do, and then we push lower after that. Just a little bit higher and then down, right? That'd be the expectation. Something above 110.5K. I don't know how high we go. Let's see if we throw any fibs on there, if there's anything that makes sense. High to low here. 111.1. I could see that happening. I could very well see. What have we done so far? Here we went up to our 382, just above there. Here we went right up to our 236, just above there. Kind of getting weaker. Might we go right to the 236 this time? The highest I would give us is probably not even 115K. Like 114K would be the highest. So 111.2K on the low end, 114K on the high end. We'll move up there maybe today, maybe between today and tomorrow, and then come back down. All right, that's the expectation. Yeah, I like it. We're going to be working our way down. I think we're in this little downward spiral of a channel. Can you see it? Can you see it? I think I drew it earlier in this video, right? The daily RSI, again, talking about showing different behavior. On the 4-hour time frame, it was a good thing, but on the daily time frame, it's not. Bounced right here, bounced right here, bounced right here. Here, you've been meandering. Different behavior, instead of promoting these results, might promote different results, and the different results point to the downside. So I do believe that we will continue to drop. The low that I'm expecting us to go to is somewhere between, I mean, at least, I suppose, it'd be like $106,000, and at the most, it'd be $102,000. We look at this 30-day time frame here on the Bitcoin exchange liquidations, and you can see this little island of longs gets cleared out at 106K. I do anticipate that there will be some more longs piled on at that, and then really we get to absolute decimation down there at about 103K. So it's very possible that that's what it takes to castrate the bulls, as it were, right? We need it to where you're not getting $5 billion in longs at the lows, right? That's over the past week. We spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now. We've got 5 days down in this area, or at least 4 days down in this area. So over half a week, a good bit of these longs came in down here. We need to stop getting significant amounts of longs. We need people to be afraid and capitulate. On the bright side, on the contrast to that, there are a ton of shorts. And if we're looking at CoinMarketCap, actually, I'm kind of curious, what is the Fear and Greed Index? Fear and greed, is it greedy? Please be fearful. Do. It's actually better to be fearful, not greedy. Right? You want to be greedy when others are fearful, meaning you're going to make money when people are fearful. So yeah, we're getting to those fearful levels. That's definitely good, but I think we need a little bit more fear before we start turning up. In fact, let's look at this real quick before we end the video. Hello? Is it going to pull up? There we go. This might take a few seconds. It's nice that they let you know. So I'm not just sitting here anticipating it. They're telling me, hey, you got to wait a few seconds. It's okay. All right, so here, whenever we moved up, you know, kind of last time here, this last move that we had from our June lows, and we moved on up, you can see Bitcoin in the gray there. We were in these levels of fear right here. We're just getting started in these levels of fear, and here we tipped into it, and then we moved up, but that was kind of in the midst of an overall move. We're in the midst of an overall like corrective phase right now. I would think that we need a little bit more fear, a little bit more before we move up. But I mean, I guess that does it. We could move up from here. We've done it before, but typically that's not the reaction. Typically what happens is we do stay in this zone a little bit. We get a little bit deeper readings. Typically we do go below like 35, or at least maybe below 40. Typically we go below 40. No, going below 40 puts you into fear. So typically we go below 35. Having a hard time finding the numbers. Let's see, because it won't go there. That was 36 right there. These are all below 35. These are below 35. But anyways, guys, I got nothing else for you. I think that we have lower to go. Higher first, then lower. Same old, same old. We'll probably keep dropping into the end of this week and into next week. We'll find support around $106,000 to $103,000, maybe 102. I doubt we go below 100K. And then whenever all seems lost and everybody's dark and depressed on Bitcoin and the shorts have piled on even more than they are now, we will rally. We'll rally like never before, and it will be fantastic. We're going all the way up to $180,000 probably by the end of October, if not sometime in November. Certainly by the end of the year we'll be there. People are calling for 200K by the end of the year. I could see it happening, man. I mean, at this rate, why not? Why not? You know, we haven't had our move up to 180K yet. Why not push higher to 200K? We've theorized that we could go up that high, but I think that we will. You know, if not 200K by the end of the year, we'll see 200K very very early in 2026. But I'm just talking about things that aren't relevant for this video anyway. So hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye bye.